Halloween's next week, and lots of families are rethinking the door-to-door trick-or-treating, looking for new ways to experience the season. Tonight, we're taking you out to one of Arizona's haunted towns, Tortilla Flat. It's about an hour east of downtown Phoenix, right outside Canyon Lake. Tortilla Flat is small, and we mean real small.
The population is 6.
While not a lot of people live there, Katie Ellering works there and says they do have some spooky visitors.
Most of our stories, I kind of compare them to Casper the Friendly Ghost, because it's more along the lines of lights are turned on when everything was turned off.
There are hundreds of ghost tales.
Most of our happenings are what we find in the morning. You know, I closed one night and then came back and opened the next day, and things had been moved from the kitchen. You know, a bin of silverware had been moved over, and you know, I was the one who set the alarm, and I was the one who opened. So there was no one else in there that could have possibly moved it.
Katie says one of the more recent sightings was just a few months ago when a couple stopped to take a photo.
And there was a clearly defined figure in the photo, and it gave you goosebumps.
The town has a long history, originally created as a freight station for the workers building the Roosevelt Dam 120 years ago.
In the 20s, we had enough people that lived here to have a schoolhouse. So there was a school, and this is right behind me is the replication of the actual schoolhouse. This is what we turned into our museum.
The museum showcases famous visitors like former President Teddy Roosevelt and all sorts of celebrities. There's also a country store with food that's so Arizona.
We are the world's #1 seller of prickly pear gelato.
The restaurant has walls like you've never seen, people pinning dollar bills up so they'd have money when they came through town again. The tradition catching on and growing over the decades.
Visitors just started doing it as a way to leave their mark on historic sites.
And before you leave, check out the gift shop for all sorts of trinkets and treasures from this tiny town.
We are very proud of all of our local vendors. We do everything we can to support local and find unique handmade things.
Tortilla Flat is open for visitors. Pandemic precautions in place like more frequent cleanings, face masks, and social distancing.